What's up guys, Sean here, and in today's video I just wanted to go over my thoughts and opinions on the original GOAT scales for the Demko Ad20.5 and kind of how they compare to some other options and how much of a difference they really make. So let's get straight into it. And first off, this knife belongs to Denise. She's been one of my biggest supporters, and this is one of the many knives that she sent in for sharpening. And I already did an Ad20.5 review, so I don't need to review this knife. You guys can go check out that review and get all my thoughts and opinions, but I had to do this video because I must say these scales right here really improved the Ad20.5 tenfold. It really turns it into a completely different animal, and I believe this is original GOAT's original pattern as far as their different milling options go, and I do really like the texture of this. I believe these are the aluminum scales, and if you're considering buying these and you're wondering if the aluminum is going to feel substantial enough, I can guarantee you it absolutely 100% does. It feels great. Looks like she has the back spacer here too, and it doesn't add a whole lot of weight to it, but it just makes the knife feel so much more solid. The action's better. The sounds are so much better. I mean, that blade just flies. I think she might have bearings on this one. She has a deep carry pocket clip, which I really like. I mean, this Ad20.5 all the way around, I just like it better than my personal one by a long shot. I like the shark foot blade a lot better than the clip point, and I have both of these sharpened with my edges, so it's nothing to do with the sharpness or anything. It's 100% just the blade shape and what is more useful for my most common cutting task. So this one right here is mine, and this was gifted to me by my buddy Anthony Griffin, so shout out to Anthony, amazing guy. And this one is outfitted with, and once again I always forget the name, maybe I'll remember it, maybe I won't, but yeah, these are just G10. It's like a tan G10, and they're nice. I'm sure they feel better than the factory FRN scales do. It feels 100% plenty solid enough. You know, there's no play, no flex or anything. It feels like it's built like a tank, but there's something about the feel of these scales specifically that really just feels like this thing is an absolute animal. Like, you want to put it to work. The texture feels very satisfying. It's plenty of grip without being too aggressive, so it doesn't hurt your hands at all. I think my favorite thing about them is probably the increase in the fidgetability. So it makes it 100 times more enjoyable just to fidget with it. And I think it's a combination of the sound, the feel in hand, improved action, just all the above really makes you want to just continue to flick this thing open and closed again and again and again, as compared to this one. If I pick this up, yeah, I'll flick it back and forth a handful of times, but I just don't have that desire to or compulsion to want to continue doing it over and over. But yeah, awesome knife, awesome setup. And if you're considering getting these scales, I absolutely 100% recommend them. It really makes this knife feel a lot more premium and turns it up a lot of degrees, probably at least 100 degrees. So hope that was so yeah guys, I hope that made sense. I did not really get to brainstorm or plan this video out, but I need to get it done, and I want to share this information, or well, my opinions and thoughts on these scales and the differences comparing this shark's foot to the clip point, and just kind of my overview, thoughts and opinions as far as all of that goes. So this is a great knife. You won't be disappointed, but if you really want something that you're going to fall in love with, that's the difference, guys. So I don't have any affiliation with OG Goat or Original Goat, so I don't have any links for you guys. I won't get any commission, but I 100% still recommend you guys go over there and check out their offerings. They offer a lot of different patterns of milling. They offer different finishes, and they seem to make a very high quality, high performing product. So kudos to them. And some quick updates. I'm going to be reviewing this at some point today. Got to get that taken care of so I can get a batch of Denise's knives back to her. And then I still have a bunch more that I need to finish up. Past couple of weeks have been crazy, but I'm going to try to get back on top of everything. Update as far as my sharpness testing goes. I made it into the sub 100 club. Hooray, yay me. The sharpness tester is really an excellent skill, or not excellent skill, excellent tool to increase your sharpness. And here's how. If you test after different parts of your progression, say if you tested after 600 grit, if you tested after 1000 grit, you tested after doing just a couple passes on this strop, and then you try out a different strop combination and then test it. Each of the times that you're testing it, that's giving you valuable feedback and information. You're getting an exact number, an exact sharpness level, so you'll be able to see what things that you're doing that are increasing the sharpness and what things are decreasing your sharpness. And it allows you to tweak your progression and maybe some habits, and really identify where where the problem lies in your sharpening and where it can be improved. So that's how I've been using it, and within 2 weeks I went from maybe 150 gram best down to the sub 50 club, and then I made it to the sub 40 club, which that is where I'm currently at. And I just had 2 knives that I sharpened back to back, both come in at 39 grams. That is this one, my K390 PM2. Now this one is sharpened at 16 degrees per side. The finish is the F400 Veneve diamond, resin bonded diamond stone. And then I stropped on just, I believe it was just 3 micron gunny juice. And then this one right here, S90V, I took this one to F800 Veneve resin bonded diamond stone, and then I strapped this one on 6.3 and 1 micron, and yeah, this one got a 39 gram best score also. So 2 blazing sharp, insane edges. Maybe I will be able to get a test video for you guys, but I've been crazy busy and I want to get, you know, useful information to you guys and stuff. So trying to prioritize, and I just have so much on my to-do list that it's very overwhelming, and I kind of just get in a limbo where I don't know where to even start. So I can promise you guys that there will be a bunch of good stuff coming, but I just can't tell you an exact order or time. Besides the TCal Raider review, that's either going to be going up today or tomorrow, preferably today. Possibly the Rockstead, what one is this? Hizen. Rockstead Hizen review. And then I was going to do a full video on this one, but I guess I'll just bring it up now. This is the Spyderco Tenacious Lightweight. The Spyderco Tenacious was my first Spyderco I ever bought, and really was like a gateway drug and the entry to my insane Spyderco collection and insane, you know, addiction and fascination with Spyderco knives. So if you guys don't own a Spyderco knife, I would highly recommend starting here, or you can get, this one belongs to Denise and I just sharpened this one up for her, but this right here, this is my personal one. Haven't pulled this out in a very long time, but yep, this one right here is my first Spyderco. This is the knife that started all my love for Spyderco, pretty much. So this is the standard regular version. This is the lightweight version. I think the lightweight version feels a little bit better. I like the grip of the FRN, to be honest with you, and the action is fine. Not very drop shut, but you can flick it, and yeah, for what it is, it feels great in hand. Or you can go with the full size. This one might even be a little bit smoother action, has a little bit more weight to it, and it's going to feel a little bit more premium. So this is going to feel like a better, you know, knife that you want to do work with. And I don't recommend that you get one of these to not cut with it. This is not a safe queen, sit on the shelf, sit in a box kind of knife. This is a knife that it's at a price point where you're not scared to use it, and that's where Spyderco really shines, is in ergonomics and use and functionality, cutting performance, all that. So definitely put yours, you know, put it to the test and come find out why Spyderco Knives is such an amazing knife company and why I love them so much. I'm 99.99999% sure that you are going to be thoroughly impressed. And I unfortunately don't have an association or affiliation with Spyderco either. You would think I should be on their payroll, but I'm just a fan, you know, just like many of you guys are, and I just come on here and give you guys my honest opinions and thoughts about things that I spend my hard-earned money on, and occasionally some knives that come in from viewers and supporters like you guys that are using my sharpening services, or just, you know, want to send me some knives to check out and review, and that is always appreciated. So Everyone who has helped and supported the channel, I really appreciate you guys. And for the rest of you guys who are just sitting here watching, I appreciate you guys too. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.